I am not making any cooking oil yet. So I'm thinking we're going to need at least 2 more of these. Now, should I put them just along the edge here? That might be a better idea. Leave this area open. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just in case. Just in case I need more. And then the fertilizer and things, which is right in here, that can work its way down and across. Keep that out of the way. Because I'm going to need, let's clear these out. I'm going to need canola here. It's 18 canola roughly per minute. Oh, canola, that's 16. But ideally we would mix that with something else. That's a 3-month craft. If we mix that with what might be a good it's always best to have something else in it. Wheat is a 6-month. I mean, I could do soybeans. That's a short time, but let's see. What are the? Yeah, soybeans in general use a lot more fertility. Wheat doesn't. Corn uses a lot of water. Vegetables, fruit. Yeah, see, fruit is good on fertility. It's okay on water, but 8 months. That would drop that average fertility. You can see our fertility equilibrium here. So if we do like natural manure, green manure, that bumps our fertility equilibrium. So radically reduces how much we get, but we then drop. So if we like have wheat here, that drops us down to 6. How about corn? Yeah, I just don't see. $10.8, and if we look back again, that's 16. That might be enough. I mean, we could double that. That'd be more than enough. Let's see. Let's see. So water. We have lots of water production, like a lot. Where's that fuel gas coming from? Ah, yes. We're processing excess vegetables. Yeah. trying to fill in this dirt. Oh, looks like this got finished, so let's go ahead and finish that off. Then we can move that area down here and square all that off as well. Yeah, I was hoping to put like the reactor power generator right in here, but it looks like that's going to have to go over here or somewhere else entirely. Yeah, let's get this stuff run here. We are going to want to find a line that we can go down. I mean, really doesn't matter. This is being blocked, as you can see. I could just maybe skim. Ah. Damn, autosave. Huh. Alright. And the fertilizer we're going to have to go up and over. Or should we go down and under? Yeah, let's go down and under. No? Come on. There it is. Okay, so just to verify before I do anything, water is on top, certainly. Fertilizer is on the bottom. Alright, so water on the top, fertilizer on the bottom. Okay. Let's get both of those run. As that's a big pipe fill. So there's gonna be a lot of fertilizer drained out of here to get that to work. Alright, so the canola, basically what we are gonna do with that, we are gonna push it into a box. And then a mill. Okay. And remember, this is 16 a minute, so that is plenty fast. we're going to have a little bit over that, like 4 over that. But this also produces animal feed. So we need to figure out a way to push that into here. Can we fit a little itty bitty thing in here? Because we need to bring the animal feed in, and the cooking oil is going to go into a storage. Okay, so the animal feed is going to have to come out and then make its way probably into here somehow. And then the cooking oil will worm its way, and we're going to come all the way up here with it for all the cooking recipes. So let's get these 2 built. These should be filling up nicely. Draining quite a lot of water out of there. But we have quite a bit of water production, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, our water's doing pretty good. And that will be cooking oil. So let's get that made. And then we're going to want canola. We are going to have cooking oil. So this cooking oil. This will be canola. And we do not want trucks to export here. And yeah, this is going to be the final stream. So if we have to cheat our heart out to get us to the end and launch rocket, we will do that. And we are definitely going to need to do that because yeah, reasons, all the reasons. I don't have really the time. And the viewership of the streams is, I think everybody's covered the game pretty thoroughly. Where I can't remember. Yeah, I also wrapped up this week. I wrapped up the series as well. So I can't remember where all of our mining stuff went. All right, why is our power? These just need to get up to power, is that basically what happened? I want to get nuclear power up and running. All these greenhouses take forever and a day to actually to finish. Okay, so that's cooking oil. Let's get, we need the animal feed to be snaked out of here. So let's get that out somewhere. Where's the best place? Yeah, that is going to be difficult. Did not leave a whole lot of room in there for other things, did I? Well, that works. At this point in the game, you gotta kind of go with whatever works, right? Alright, that is the miscellaneous animal feed belt. We should have, yeah, we are growing. I could bump the target fertility up, but that's kind of a waste of fertilizer, because, boy, you need exponentially more fertilizer to get that going. Let's check our citizens and see how happy they are. Actually not doing too bad. They got all of the food except for these last ones, and those last ones need cooking oil. Household appliance. I thought I set up a household. I guess I didn't set up a household appliances. These guys should have gotten the microchips that I just bought. These guys are probably making me more servers. Yeah, we are gonna cheat in some servers just so we can increase all the things. Because I wanna get this process going as fast as possible here. Where, pray tell, is my? I had miners down here. Where are these guys located? These guys are this mining area. Okay, so we finished that off last week. But I had a second mining system somewhere. It looks like this is finally empty. Yeah, this depleted. This oil depleted, so that's good. You guys have a bunch of dirt you don't know what to do with. Yeah, this dirt in here, all of this came from a dump schedule that was outside of the range of a tower, and that's what happened there. I had a ton of dirt dump in there because they didn't have, there was nothing controlling what was allowed. But they are doing pretty good over here as far as this is just mining this giant mountain right here. I could do a little mini. Well, where's my dirt? Let's see, gold mass filler. I have a dirt filler somewhere over here. Gold bridge. I don't have a dirt filler over here. Oh no, I think that's it. Yep, this is it. Let's see. This is gonna be rough. So let's take this, shrink its area down. Right. And then we can work on the shoreline. So yeah, this part of the game, one of the reasons why I wanted to use the mod is just the sheer number of hours that it would take to get to this point in the game and to actually mine all the stuff you need to mine, etc., etc. There's a huge gap in time. And yeah, if you're playing locally on your own machine, then it's fine. But if you're trying to stream or something, I mean, it's hours and hours of time. All right, now some place to put all that dirt. Good. Yeah, now all these, they have little bits of dirt here and there. They can work themselves out. I know I had, where are these guys were, maybe I merged. Maybe I merged them? I could have sworn I had a whole other mining setup down here somewhere. Like, how did I clear all of this? Gold Bridge dig, no available place to dump products. You have a place to dump all your products now, so you can stop complaining to me. This is all gold ore, so we don't want to mess with that. Yeah, no available place to dump products. I think I'm gonna turn this off and then make sure that's like that, because if I don't drag that down, these guys will just start filling that box. And look at that, they've done a good job. So, where did my mysterious other digging area go? These guys are way over there. I have 37. Yeah. Yeah, I cleared all of this area up in here with another mining area. So that's 10. 14. Anybody remember where that went? That's 24. Okay, so that's 24. 25, 7. I could have sworn I had another mine with 10 miners. I just don't know where. Like, seriously. I could have sworn I had another big mining operation pinned to a one down here. Oh, and I have a purring cat in my lap. Um, it's not one of these. I'm at a loss, everybody. I must have merged them. I could have sworn though. 37. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. So these guys are just trimming this down, I think. Oh, they're actually doing a pretty good job. I need... How much more do I want to provide this? Yeah, now they're all leaving there to go over here because it's closer to the mining tower. Alright. Yeah, that is weird. I could have sworn I had another... Okay. Well, we should have started getting... Yep, cooking oil. Not exactly fast. So 12 a minute. We are getting... We're going to be using... half of that, roughly, for snacks, and another... Yeah, you don't use that much. One 12 a minute thing should last you quite a while. It's a lot of production. Let's see. So the snack stuff is going to come up here. Just like my series, I have all the that's the reason I moved all the ingredients up here. Because everything is needed. I should have salt close by. Yeah, salt's way over here. So yeah, some things I'm gonna have to bring by truck. I want to bring as little by trucking as possible. Oh, let's see. Where do I want to bring all these pipes in? Right in here, I think. Nice big gap in between those. Leaving this side for trucks and this side for trucks so they can get to those. With both of these, corn and potatoes, both of those have to go up here as well. Okay. Now, cooking oil, salt, potatoes, corn, plastic. Plastic is... Where is plastic? Way over here. Let's see. Plastic is an okay thing to bring in by trucks. But these two, you definitely want your potatoes and your corn not running. Because that was way over in 24 a minute. That's, yeah, that's a lot of trucks worth of material. Hey, Os. You're welcome to join voice if you're up to it. Okay, so first thing you're gonna want a couple of these. Okay, and then we're gonna want a couple more. So these two, off, are gonna be like potato snacks. And these two are gonna be corn snacks. So you can see cooking oil, plastic, salt. So we're gonna need to bring in salt. Oh, may as well have a decent sized one here. And plastic. And we're also going to need one for snacks. Maybe that's a baking unit. Yeah. Eggs, fruit, sugar, cooking oil. So we're going to have this will be off, cake. We're going to be able to bring flour in, but we need eggs. Fruit can come up. Sugar we have over here. Yeah, this nice and clean area is going to quickly become crazy complex. Where are you going with sugar? Ah, ethanol. Medical supplies. I understand. Oh, no, we still haven't dropped here. Okay. So I believe this was salt. Plastic. Eggs. Yeah, and this is going to cause our trucks to become exceptionally busy for a little while. So, cooking oil is the first thing I'd like to bring up because it's the furthest away. You can see we're net surplus on our canola. I could double this up and process all of it, but meh, why do that? Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's jog it in here. go. Now, I have to split those apart because I have to go up here. Oh, come on. Like that. Because I need access to that one there. Okay. That is a long, long line for oil. It's going to take a lot of oil just to fill that pipe up. Looks like we're doing okay on water still. Excellent. Doing okay on water around here as well. Okay, so kind of want to build these all at once. Okay, so the first one is the potatoes. Yeah. Okay. The next one is the corn. Now we need the salt. All right. Corn, salt, cooking oil, plastic. Oh crap. I always forget the plastic. I don't think that's far enough away. I don't think that's far enough away. Because plastic is the regular conveyor. Right? I don't think 4 is enough. Yeah, 4 is not enough. Okay. Yeah, I broke my own rule of thumb by leaving not enough space here. I was hoping I could just slide in with the potatoes, but of course. Let's do the plastic on the bottom. And let's get a standard distance away. Okay. I don't think these use plastic. Yeah, those don't use plastic. Come on. Okay. Oh, salt. Let's build that just so trucks don't get completely lost. There we go. I know that's way too much space, but I didn't want to have to redo it. Oh, yeah, these output biomass as well. So we are going to want storage, this biomass, this snacks. And then the biomass. Come on, off. All right, let's build the. That's the longest run there. Okay. And give the truck something to do. Oh, come on. Do I have a snack? No, I do not. No, I want to delete those. So this will be snacks. This will be cake. Just let them eat cake. Okay. Now, the really hard part. Oh my God, why are you coming in? No. Alright, I see how it is. Yeah. There's a reason. There's a reason I did that. Do not need a bunch of trucks sitting in this area here. Alright, cake. I don't think we need that big of a storage, because that's a lot of cake. 4,000 cake. Wow, that's an interesting auto placement. Okay. Yeah, 312 cooking oil. I'm guessing that was all the cooking oil that we had. All right. Whoa, that's a lot of salt. Yowza. It's either salt or Coke, you just don't know. Wow, that is a lot of salt. Okay, sugar, flour, cooking oil's done, eggs are done. Okay, here's the sugar, and there's the flour. So we're gonna need, why don't we do this? Instead of dragging those all the way over here and up, let's just go up and then over. Like that. I think that would be a little cleaner. Just a little cleaner. Okay, so there's sugar. Okay. Flour. Oh, come on. Trying to make this nice and clean, but it's not cooperating. Okay, flour. Okay. That's flour and sugar and cooking oil. Eggs and fruit are left. Now the big problem with this is there are 4 ingredients going in. We only have 3 levels to work with. So I'm thinking eggs are going to have to be really sneaky somehow. And sort of sneak in that's either side like that. And then fruit. That's over here. Not the cleanest build in the world, but okay. Now, where my eggs at? I could have definitely made eggs come through here and routed them all the way up to here, but we just don't go through that many. Like, I just didn't think it was worth the massive logistical headaches. Alright, let's get some of this stuff, especially these longer runs, started. Actually this, I'm going to cancel. That is not routed right. I don't want to cross that area. Okay, that was definitely routed wrong. I needed to go behind here and up through here. There. Better. That way it gets out of the way of the corn. It still allows trucks to come in there. So we get all that stuff primed. This primed. What is our 6, 12, 24? That's fine. Right. Oh yeah, Alex, my oil refineries tend to look like oil refineries. Just the sheer amount of pipes that are going around. We've got oh my god, that's a problem. Oh Jesus. I forgot we ran dry the oil. So yeah, whoops. Why did this? Oh, hydrogen is just completely ran out. Oops. There we go. Now we're making good again. Slowly filling everything back up. Yeah, this should be red. Like we should be able to say, hey, this is red. Or blinking or flashing or something that catches my eye a little bit better than what it was. Alright. Nope. mining designations. Gold mine, no mining designations. Oh. Okay, that means I can get all of those. How about that for some mining designations? Does that work for you? There's gold in them there hills. Low supply of diesel, low supply of ammonia. Yeah, I know. It's going to take us a while to build that back up. Because as soon as this hits 180, one of these trucks is going to drain it back up. I guarantee you. There we go. Yep. Told ya. Yeah, our ammonia's going to climb back up just because we're processing it. Okay, not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and build all of our snack stuff. Now that all this stuff has been primed, yep. Oh, they drove all the way back over here. Oh my god. I always try to catch them in time, but sometimes I just can't. Okay, so what I would like to do is redirect all of that mining over to here. We can start chewing away this mountain. But first, I may want to trim down all of this grass. I think, yeah, let's build a mind control tower here. Actually, what I should do to keep all of the mappings. No, do I want to keep the mappings? No, I want fresh mappings for dumping because this is so much further away. This is going to be southeast digger. Okay, so dirt is this area here, which I believe is the bottom one. So that is that. Dirt only. So that just bounces around wherever I need dirt. Where's this one pointing? South dirt control. That's another one I can point to. And then rock is pointing to this one here, South Flattener. which I should rename to South Filler, just because it doesn't have any mining stuff on it anymore. So this can point to this. Now, where is this coming from? This square here, where is this square coming from? Is that the top one over here? Yes. So I can point to that as well. So the only thing that this is going to be dumping is rock. If it can't unload dirt, that means one of those two dirts is not, or one of those two dirts is full. So the first thing I'd like to do is clear this little guy out here. We have, a bit of that left. And I think I will turn that off for now. Okay. So now the big migration. All of this stuff we're going to move. So we have four big trucks. So I do that and that. I'm over here. Let's actually build this. I could use more trucks on this. I only have 20. That's only 2 to 1 on the excavators. Should we tweak that a little bit? The other thing I'd like to do is get this over here and export to there. And then if we have a thing over here, take it off, put them on this one. Alright, so that should redirect all that stuff down here. I could have sworn I have another dig, like a whole nother one of these. I didn't think I had only 2. I thought I had more than 2 of these digging, I don't know, groups, units, something. But maybe I was just thinking crazy stuff. Okay, let's trim this down. Like that. Get rid of that little mountain. And probably if we can extend this. We don't have any dumping designations in here yet, so we can trim this one down like so. And if we really wanted to, we could like trim all of this down. Clean up that shoreline a little bit. That. And I know we don't have We don't really have the really the diesel to supply that yet. I mean, it's coming in pretty healthily. If we look, making 180. I really wish we could get accurate average consumption rates, because these spikes just, it's really hard to know like the average consumption. Oh wow, these are, yeah. Emptying that out, I might need to build this other, one other line over here. Yeah, fuel station's out of fuel. I am aware, but what I could do is essentially keep this from filling back up again. Now all those excavators are going to take their sweet time getting down here, because it's a long run. All right, now I should be able to give me some more of these. This is why this takes so long, because just to build up enough of these, to build up enough servers, to get, things researched and built and all that kind of stuff. Because I want microchip production too. And again, I just covered this week in my recording session. I just basically finished everything. But yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have the microchip production over here, because I want to go like end game with it. I don't want to piecemeal it. We're gonna cheat our way into it and then just maximize everything that we can, just for the fun of it. Because this is Uber production, and rather than spend 10 hours getting everything ready and built, we are going to just jump into it, because I don't think anybody wants to sit around for 10 hours while I get all that stuff ready. Rock has no fuel. Well, that was stupid of you. This guy's got fuel up here. Why don't you just come and refuel up here? All right. How many workers do we have? What is this? Hydrogen. Make sure all these arrows are going the right way. Good. This is all diesel, I think. Yeah. What are these putting out? Naphtha. Okay. Yeah, this is the main naphtha trunk line. any excess naphtha is coming back and getting broken down into diesel. What is that? Hydrogen. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, I think we are ready. Let's look at our oil wells here. We have this one is 4x, this one is 2x, this one is 2x. So each one of these 2x's is 54 a minute, right? So each one of these is also 54 a minute. So right now we have enough for 4 of these. I need to upgrade this guy in order to make sure that we are producing enough oil to satisfy the needs of all those. So let's start loading that material. And make sure the steam, I want to make sure that steam pipe is full before I move on. This produces 24. That should be enough processing. We are actually producing enough to keep this pretty much running full blast. So I'm a little concerned about that. So far, it's good. If need be, I can boost that. But yeah, I'm waiting for this. Well, I guess this is pretty full now, but I'm gonna let it go a couple more cycles and then trigger it. And there's another. It's gonna drain. There it is. So funny how this distributes. It's like we have 2 trucks waiting over here, right? These 2 trucks are just sitting here waiting. We had a truck coming in, and that is the truck that grabs it. Not one of the trucks that sat here waiting in the queue. I don't know how this determines, you know, what truck gets what job, but it's really bizarre. Alright, so I think these 2 can start. The steam is, you know, backing up pretty good, so I think we're fine there. Alright, this guy should be full. Let's deliver. And we should have snacks and cake now. 3 categories satisfied. Yep, we have plenty of snacks and cake. Glorious. Alright, this whole line is kicking on now. It's gonna give us a little bit more ammonia production, which is good, because we needs it, since we have so many farms that are using it. Water comes out here. Yep. Excellent. All these should be running basically. Why aren't you running? You are full of diesel. Did I forget a... I did. And there you go. A lot of diesel production right now. Like, a lot. So, yeah. We're going from about 180 average, you know, up to 258. So quite a big jump in our average production. That should be plenty. How are we doing over here? Everybody is happy. I wanted to get this filled in with dirt because I want to use, you know, some of this space out here for the nuclear setup. So I may redirect these guys, the digging aspect of this, to dig some of this dirt out. I'm pretty sure we can go up like 2 squares here and really clear out a lot of dirt off the top of that. Alright, these guys are just about done. I want to make sure to catch these before they finish completely, because I don't want those excavators to drive all the way back. I definitely want to clear the rest of this out. And let's see, which level was I building? I don't really think I need too much more retaining walls, because rock, you know, once you get down into the rock is a pretty good retaining wall. I mean, it's like a 1 square, 1:5 ratio square, so it actually works rather well as its own retaining wall. And I definitely want, let's squeeze those 2 out, a little bit out of there. We're gonna get a little dirt with this, which is okay. Let's tweak this size a little bit more. I just want to make sure we get as much as possible. I'm going to try to scrape off a little bit more of that dirt. Okay, and then now that I have that, let's shrink that down to roughly the size that I need it. Like that, and that'll allow me to capture as much of this dirt up here as possible. All right. No orders. Okay, yeah, you, how many workers? We need to bump that up. I might even need to bump up the other one as well. Because remember, we added 2. So I need to bump that one up as well. It's a lot of workers and a lot of unity, but it is what it is. yeah, I built another one of these. I'm prepping for severe cheat mode, so just so you know, you might want to close your eyes when it comes. So we have enough for 12 more terraform. Literally, we could do one more research lab. If I come in here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? And then we just unpause one of these. So yeah, it's 2 or 3 hours of time to actually, get enough materials to research what you need to research and then start building your own chips, because we're out of microchips again, and I doubt we can do this. Yeah, this is still inflated prices. Canola should be fine. This pipe should slowly be filling up, ideally. And then it'll really fill up fast. Oh my goodness, we're out of power. I just don't think these flywheels work very well. I just don't. I've never had very much luck with the flywheels. So just keep these things burning constantly, since we're right at about that amount of power anyway. It's 12 megawatts. So we should be able to pump as much power out of these as possible. Yeah. Just keep them going, because we're sitting at about that amount of power anyway. So it doesn't really matter. And I want to get my nuclear set up sooner rather than later. These two here will be most likely poppy. Yeah, if you want 8 flywheels on a line, like that is, to me, that is, I don't know. I think the turbines should spin up faster than they do. I have four flywheels on there. When those get down below a certain threshold, this thing should kick on either earlier, so they have, because normally, if you're in the real world, if you're operating these, you would know just about how long it takes to spin these up. And so you could calculate, when it drops below this threshold, start spinning these up, and that gives it time so you don't have a dip in power. Those dips in power, those would be catastrophic. If you let that go in, some other scenario, like a mission critical something or other. Okay, we've already got a ramp here. There's going to be a little bit of, there's going to be a little bit of rock here on the shore. So we're going to dip down one. And cut across. And then we could probably bounce up. And then clear some of this dirt out of here. Probably come across here. And then we can drop that down like that. Just to make sure there's rampity ramps where we want them. And that should give me a metric ton of dirt to fill all the rest of this. All right, how are these guys going? I stopped this process mainly to move it. So we have, quite a bit up here. Right on the right over here is probably the best spot for that. Like right in here. Yeah, like right in here. You're supposed to save the export. Why did you not save the export? Let's do an import route from you. So you have an export route to there. And then where is here? That's dirt. Where was this one? Top one over here. Yes. So let's do an import route from here. Okay. And then this is 3 small trucks and like 10 big trucks. And then we're going to come over here. All right. These guys have started digging. These guys are now moving over here, and that'll allow me to fill in some more dirt, etc., etc. And we could probably move the shore filler, this random, wherever he may be, because that whole area is actually filled, so don't need any more there. This I'm going to put right in here, bare minimum. All right, and then we are going to fill that. And we're going to, remember, accept assigned only. That is key. Accept assigned only. Otherwise, you'll have every truck in your entire, every truck in your entire area like come over here to try to empty that because it's an infinite source. You guys should be. Yeah, I knew the shoreline was going to have some issue. I was hoping, yeah. See the coal or the copper here. That's a big excavation area. A lot of work left over there. There, now we're getting some dirt. Yeah, that'll fill up fast. So let's use some of this space out here. We are gonna make sure to plan for a nuclear reactor. Now, having covered this several times, I'm not sure how much detail y'all want me to specify here, but we're gonna have something like that. And we're gonna have a nice big water tank. Okay, and these are the emergency. These two up here, this water and this steam. Those are emergency reliefs in case there's something catastrophic that happens. So you want to make sure you have something there and maybe a smaller tank for that, just in case, right? Oh, come on. There. Okay. So, steam-wise, we want power, high-pressure turbine 2. pretty simple setups. Low pressure turbine 2. And then 2 generators. And then we're going to want pipes. This to go in there. This to go in there. And then, no. One here. And one here. All right. Really? The click lag on the game is real. Okay. So yeah, one of these refineries, obviously, or reactors, can keep 3 setups. That's 15 megawatts, or no, it's 18 megawatts. Now, realistically, you can have, even small nuclear reactors can do 500 megawatts in the real world. Like, yeah, crazy amount of power in the real world. But, alas, this is not the real world. Okay, so we are going to want fuel in, relatively simple, and then spent fuel out. Right? So I don't know if we can swap these two. I'd rather not mess something up. So fuel goes in. Spent fuel comes out. Okay, so truck export we're going to do off. This is going to be your uranium rods, and we just want to keep like 1 truck's worth in there. Because this needs at least 20, or no, minimum 16, just to get started. So, yeah, truck import and export we don't want at all. And this is going to be water. And this is going to be water. And we want a little bit of water to prime the system. We need a little water in there to get the system up and running. After that, it'll be a simple matter of processing all the depleted steam we get out of this. So there's 96 depleted steam from each one of these. And if we look, depleted steam, of course, thermal desalinator. We could use the large cooling tower, but we want a net gain of water, not a loss. So we are going to need thermal desalinators. We can only process 12. So 12, 24, 48. So we need 8 desalinators for every single low pressure turbine. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of desalinators, like a lot, which is why I wanted this area primed with some dirt. And if we look at water, yeah, 6, 8 times 6 is 48, 96, so we need 2 pumps for that, and then probably 2 dumps, maybe even 3. I'll probably have an emergency dump or 2. So again, this sort of system, I was gonna place like the reactor back here and try to work it, but meh, I think that's overdoing it a little bit. So quickly here, we are gonna want, let's see, Let's see if we can't. Yeah, there's a bunch of trucks that are going to be in the way. And let's do off, off. Steam depleted. 4. There's 8, right? So that is 12, 24. That's 48. That's 96. So that line of 8 is enough to keep one. There's like one of these here, right? So I could take each depleted thing and then pipe it into their own setup and really keep these separate. So I would need 3 of these, remember. For this whole system. And how many squares do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably not enough. I'm going to want... There's 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 7. Right? So that whole system right there will be able to process all of this. Now, the reason I have this balancer, because I want to make sure that we have a failsafe. So if this tank is full and I'm still processing, I want to make sure that we still have enough stuff to go around. And the other thing I could do is bring that excess water over here and push it into here, because it looks like we're hurting on water a little bit. Our farms, maybe these farms down here are taking a little bit more water, or we're just hitting a dry spell right now. Because remember, once this starts up, this setup will completely shut down, and all of these desalinators will basically shut down. And that water will probably deplete. So I would like, instead of doing this mess, another balancer out here. So 3 in, 3 out, right? And then we'll have, let's see, priority out, right? We want this to be the priority. This is just emergency backup. We don't want to export any of it, but this is just an emergency backup. We want to keep water in here, of course. And it's very, very important that we keep water in there. And yeah, keep full. I'll work on this later. So we're gonna want probably another one of these. No, another one of these. Somewhere in here. Right. Okay, let's see if we can't make this look good. Alright, we're going to have one for the steam. Because I want to be able to copy and paste this. This is too fiddly. Alright, so that is the steam. The seawater, I can either do ground level or raise it up. Ground level seems like it would be a good idea. Remember, we don't need a whole lot of this, because ground level allows me to share outputs. Right? So we have that. And then output, let's go water up top. And then brine. Brine will come down this way. Nope, I want to make sure water. Like so. And then brine ground level. Okay. That's the basic plan. Let's see if we can't copy and paste that, and that'll save us a whole lot of clicking. Like a whole lot of clicking. Oh my god, trucks. Really? Just trying to match this up here. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so I know seawater's coming in the back and it's coming down this way. And seawater is going to be coming from way over here. So how do we want to route this? I'm thinking we're going to want... This is why I left a gap in between these. Because I knew I'd want to come in with something else. So I need a big pipe to come in for seawater. Okay. We're just going to go on the bottom here. Come on. No. Let's see. Yep. All right. Seawater. No. Should we drop this down one? How far back does that drop? Okay. No. Right here. That was the steam. That one there. So I want to make sure we leave space for that. And then we don't need a lot to come in there. But the problem is going to be trying to get the steam over that, so we're just gonna drop this down onto the ground. Like that. There we go. And now the depleted steam can get matched there. There. And there. Okay. That is the seawater. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to make up another one of these. Now the brine return really doesn't matter where that is. You know, we are right next to the ocean, so we could just have a bunch of dumps coming out this way. Because we are going to have a fail-safe water dump as well, so we want to keep that in mind. All right, so the water I think is the elevated one. Yeah, water is the elevated one. We are going to come in. Yeah, we are going to come in. Let's trim that first. Let's see, where's our line? Right about here. And right here. Three in, three out. You don't have to do this. Obviously, each one of these Mark II pipes is more than enough to move all this water. Because this is what, 288 water at most per second. So yeah, I'm just building it to be absolutely positive that it can sustain itself. Now each one of these is a 8 times 3, which is 24, 48. So so 60, 48 plus 24, 72. So at most 72 water. So we're gonna have one pipe for brine to come out, and we are gonna have this come out here. We're gonna skim it across the ground. Come on. And there. And I tried. It also kind of acts as a fence to make sure trucks don't drive in there and make fools of themselves. So we're gonna bring that. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, right in here. And these two will be brine. Right? So those will be the brine returns. Fairly straightforward. Like that. Now, in the case that this completely fills up, this water completely fills up, we want to dump excess water. All right, now how do we can go one, oh, I guess we can't go one more out. Okay, obviously, what the hell happened there? It like completely locked up. That was weird. All right, come on. Oh, of course, good timing. Now, we're going to come out here, maybe go up a couple. Go over the top. And then this, I mean, at most this is 60 a minute, but in case I need more, these are just going to be plain water. And then this will have another line coming out and coming over here for the output. So priority out into the reactor, of course, right? We definitely want that as a priority. But this, I need truck access back here, so I want to be careful about too much shenanigans. Can I put maybe a little vehicle ramp? Of course I can, because that would have been a smart thing to plan for. There, how about that? What? These are all lined up perfectly. All right. Making our way back here. Oh, good gravy. Yeah, that's our, water, extra water. And if that ever fills up, so this tank fills up, this tank fills up, the reactor is full, this tank fills up, then we have this output, right? So this is the priority out into this tank. So all of that stuff is full, then we want to dump excess water. Then that's the absolute failsafe right there. Okay. So let's build those. And while we've been doing this, this completely filled up with dirt. Okay. I need to reset the dirt only. Let's make sure there's nothing around that can interfere. Right? Dump. Let's take those digs out. Now there was another dirt somewhere. Where was it? Here? Yeah, south dirt control. We're gonna move that up to here as well. And then dump. Let's go like this. There we go. It just looks better. I like the fact that, you know, it looks like we're spreading nature a little bit. Okay, that finished very fast. Wow, that was a lot of filling really fast there. I want to finish off this area in here. So this here, south filler, we want to encompass this area as much as possible here. And it's super duper close. Which means we can do something like that. Make sure that's ramped up. And then square that off. And then that can be a ramp. No. And that can be a ramp. There we go. So much material to fill in. All right, and then this area here is doing pretty good. We're getting a lot of dirt out of that. You can see we're filling it up pretty quick. All right, let's make sure trucks can get around in here, because it's kind of awful if they can't. Let's get all of our fail-safe stuff built. Want to make sure all this stuff is built. Now, what you can also do if you want to prevent yourself from processing, you know, all of the things, you can put your steam, you can put a valve over here, basically a pipe balancer, have all of your steam go into that, and then if all of this stuff gets full, then just vent the steam, and that prevents your desalinators from just running constantly. It's an alternate way of improving the efficiency there, but not too concerned with it. We want to make sure that's good and that is good. Let's get some delivery going. Yeah, this, by the way, not cheap. 375 there, 113 there. Reactor itself, really not cheap. 600 construction part 2s. Or 3s. Yeah, those are 3s. Crazy expensive. All right, let's get at least one of these ready. And all of these need to be priority 1. Right? So, no, come on. Priority 1. Priority 1. Priority 1. You never ever want to put flywheels, because you never want these to shut down. Unless, of course, you have some way of taking the excess steam. Maybe you take the excess steam that they're not using and make water with it or something. But that's unreliable because as your power generation or as your power needs go up, you'll produce less and less water out of it. So it's hard to rely on that amount of water. Okay, so these should start getting... There. Now they should start getting some water. You can barely see the pipes down there. Alright, so they are going to be... That's 240 water a minute. That is more than enough water. Yep, we're getting some water in. Getting our first batches of water in. This is all ready to go, so now we need at least one of these systems. Built. There'll be a lot of workers. Yeah, how many workers does this thing need? 80. Yeah. This is why I built so many workers. Severe flu? Good lord. Alright, I think everything is built in there. Everything is ready to go. We should have a few fuel rods to go. Excellent. We have a little bit of water. I'm going to pause this because we're just moving the water around at that point. Need to get this primed. It takes quite a bit of water to get it primed up. Where is our seawater? Okay, our seawater is on the way. Still hasn't made it yet. Oh, there it is. I just in time. Yeah, that is a pipe 2 going into pipe 3. Not the best idea, but again, we're not going to be using that much. So once the system is pressurized, it'll be fine. Yeah, once all the pipes and stuff are full, all the machines are full, all the pipes are full. Wow, where is that all going? Seriously. Oh, finally. Oh, I guess, yeah, connectors. Stupid connectors are just crazy in how much they can store. It's like, how does a pipe, any given square, is like 1, 2, or 3, but the connector is like 17. All right. So we want this. Let's build it first. We're getting our water. Our emergency water is fine. So this is building. Yep. And then we are going to cheat our little pants off and do this. Boink, boink. And hey, we have a whole bunch of those now. Because, yeah, I'm not going to split any hairs about wanting to finish in this stream. Because we need to move on. I finished up the Captain Avenger series. We need to move on. So I'm thinking I'm really going to try to get the Minecraft mod operational for next week. I might still be playing by myself because I doubt there's a whole lot of my patrons that want to play Minecraft, but we're just so burnt out on all the other multiplayer games that we play that. Come on, come on, come on! Obviously, a nuclear reactor takes a while to build. So, hey, we're just about to fill the pipe up with cooking oil. And then there's another 4,300 that we can put in that tank. So yeah, it takes forever and a day, but it eventually will back up, right? It eventually backs up. And look at that, snacks are full already. Cake is filling up. Everybody, copper plates has a low supply of copper. What? Do I need to double this? I guess I do. Oh man, I'm not doing any exhaust scrubbing over here. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. That's a lot of pollution. I should have all the acid that I need. Okay. Let's upgrade this belt. While these are getting prepped. I mean, it should be timed pretty accurately. Yeah, I'm glad I caught that. That would have sucked to run out of copper. My electronic manufacturers must be just going crazy. Alright, this is done. It is primed with water. We have a little bit of water here. But again, it's going to take... Because remember, this starts pumping some steam, and then these have to pump some steam, and then it converts into water. So it takes a couple cycles for it to actually start generating surplus water. So we want to make sure we have plenty of water in here. And let's up the, let's up the importance of this water. Because once it really starts humming along, it'll make its own water. We'll have plenty of water. The only problem is this pipe here. What I should do. Let's do this. I'm rethinking this problem. Because if we unpause this pipe, it will completely drain this tank. And the only excess water in the system will be in these two pipes. And that is not enough of a buffer. Not enough of a buffer for me to feel safe. So I want to make sure this is good to go. Let's do this. So the priority is obviously going to be into the tank. If that tank is full, then we are going to push out to this pipe, Duvalaki, and then this guy we'll have... Really? You, sir, can go all the way out to here. I'm so glad that you've sped up the transport thing. Link, yeah, there we go. All right. So this will priority out to the to our water out here. The overflow. The system has to fill up first, and then we'll get that overflow. And the priority will be our farm water, right? And then any excess will go and get dumped. So we want one pipe in to each pipe out. So the priority out will be to, you know, keep the water and use it for something, because we want to use it for something. So priority out will be this here. If that is full and that pipe is full, then at the very end, dump it out. I think that is a better option than putting it out here, because that would just empty this thing completely. All right, let's kick on the reactor. Kicking on a little bit at a time. So yeah, it loads 40 rods. You need at least 16 to even get it started. And this will use them at 1/3 speed. So you can see how fast we're making steam here, which is slowly going into here. It takes, you know, this temperature has to build up before it really is going full blast. All right. And again, this is not going to be very fast at all, especially because we're not pushing maximum amount in there, so they're not all running continuously. It just has to build up enough temperature. So I think what we'll do, since we're going to need 2 of these anyway, we're going to just build the second level. Not the feeder pipe, but all the other things. Yeah, I could have done like just loop to this one, this loop to this one, and this loop to this one. What's funny is, like, I don't know if that would have saved me any, but anyway. Let's go here. This. See how much faster that builds? Oh, a very welcome change that was. And then we need some more seawater so we can get that primed. Because we're using at least 12 megawatts, so might as well have this cruising here. So they're pumping out their steam low. So these should be mostly running pretty constantly, not 100% yet. But our water flowing back is starting to do well. Get her going slowly. Get her going slowly, and then you'll start getting a surplus of water. Alright, these should be basically running full blast now. Yes. So what we want to do is a little bit of timing here. Let's double check all of these are good to go. Your seawater is basically pressurized. Yeah, I don't know why the pipes don't fill up. It's like there's air pockets in them or something. I don't know why they don't completely fill up. It's weird. Okay, so we want this second one to kick on as well. But again, we're not going to be going very fast to start. So we want to bump this up and let the system get up. Let's get the steam generating a little bit faster. And just as this pipe starts to become pressurized to the max, like just before it's too much to handle, because then it would start spitting it out in the emergency. We don't want that. Yeah, you can see there's plenty of like space in here. Keeping that pressurized. Yeah, see, this is pressurized. There's a ton that can be in this connector. Come on. The meltdown, I don't think it explodes, but it does heavily irradiate your population, which they do not appreciate. Alright, so this is full, this is getting full. Let's build this. That will relieve some of that pressure. And now we have the second one coming on. We should have a slight net gain of water. Maybe not now because we're using twice as much water as we were before, but we should be good to go. Now this system is up online. It's charging up. There we go. Fully charged. Max power. Fantastic. And that basically shut down my coal consumption over here. All right. Now, is this pipe still paused? I don't think it is. Okay. We should start seeing water flowing sometime soon here. Yep, these are starting to prime themselves. All right. And as we're using these uranium rods, they're getting dumped into here, right? And because I don't want my entire island completely filling with these, what we do is we just hit that as empty, and God mode that, and it just keeps voiding all of those. Cheaty, I know it's cheaty. I'm well aware of how cheaty that is. Okay, obviously, yeah. Let's. What in the world happened here? How is that? Yeah, let's cancel that. Okay, I want to dig up. There we go. Thank you. And this. there. To there. Another autosave. A lot of grass in here, so do that. Now, the newest change means you can't put digging over over the top of these, but there's a command that you can run, which is toggle terrain. Yeah, toggle terrain designation over entities. You just type that in, you hit enter, and you can put those over again. Because I use those as a marker for my retaining walls. All right, let's get out there and dig some more coal. Where, pray tell, can we... Where should we dig next? I want to make sure this is specified as a dump area as well. There we go. Where's our ramp? Come on, just one square. There we go. We're probably gonna need a ramp right there, but we'll probably need another one. So let's clear. Oh my goodness. Let's clear these. Do that. There we go. Now, this little guy is gonna be starting in on this mountain. And again, this is my favorite part of this, is the terraforming aspect. There's not a lot of games that allow you to do this. Not this way, anyway. Alright, let's clear all of this. Where are you guys going? Really? You had to go all the way out here? Alright, and then dump-wise, we could take advantage of the area and just dump. I like dumping along the shores, and that will allow me to come in with my excavators and really flatten the area efficiently. And they're usually pretty shallow, so they fill up pretty fast. So, but yeah, getting this filled in. Oh, yeah, those are done. Those don't needed. Hopefully they prioritize dumping over here. There we go. Yeah, they'll grab a few scoopfuls from here and then they'll drive all the way back, because that's what they do. They go by proximity to the mining tower, and since they're now closer ones, they'll all drive back and work out from the mining tower. I knew that was going to happen, but it is what it is. I'm not really going to worry too much about it. Hey, look at that. The trucks are actually prioritizing dumping over here. Excellent. These guys are making some good progress from here. This infinite store. It's slow at first because this cannot fill up fast enough, right? Normally the outputs to inputs are pretty fast, but since the trucks are so close, yeah, it doesn't go very fast. All right, this guy finished the ramp just in time. Although they probably can't quite navigate around this little area right now. Okay. So we should be able to buy some more of those. Now that we've kind of manually done a lot of stuff, this water, as you can see, is starting to max out. This water here may have some problems. Yeah, we don't have auto balance on any of these, but we don't need any of the power, so they're completely full. So they just shut themselves off. I mean, I guess I could auto balance them. I could put some more flywheels on. I just don't. I'm not too concerned with power gen at the moment. What's our animal feed doing? Animal feed is doing just fine. It's weird that we need coal down here. Shouldn't really be burning coal. Not very much anyway. Maybe I should turn auto balance on. There we go. What are you? There we go. We don't need power at all over here. In fact, let's just pause these. Don't need those running at all. Because we have a whole nother set here we can push. Yeah, there's our surplus water. So, you know, it's not a huge surplus. Like, we get 12 basically water and we get 15. So we get three surplus water per minute from each one of these. That's 24 surplus water a minute. I mean, it's not nothing, but I mean, these tanks can hold a lot. So yeah, this is basically generating 48 excess water a minute, which is pretty good. For just some passive, for just using, you know, power and workers, it's not bad. Okay, we want, first of all, yeah, it would definitely depend on where the arm grows out. Yeah, I have myself a lot of server storage space here, and what we are going to do is basically we're just going to unlock all research, right? Unlock all research. We don't need research anymore. which means we don't need to Unity boost it. Means this whole system we can shut down because we don't need it anymore. I didn't want to, like, you know how long it would take to research all of this stuff? Oh my god, it would take so long. Let's upgrade engine, gun. Quite a lot of stuff. Electronic twos, electronics. Yeah, it's a lot of material. So we don't need any of this research anymore. Which means we don't need any of this, these two. We don't need that Unity boosted. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Don't need this. Some of these belts I want to be wary of removing. I think the glass belt I can remove. That seems like a really big belt. That'll clean up this area quite a bit. Now, yeah, the trucks are going to be super duper busy with this. Where are you guys going? Oh, yeah. Over here. Construction part. All right, yeah, construction parts from those. All right, so that, and that. And go. That can go. Actually, if we cancel that. Is this? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It just voids the 60 that were in that little connector. It voids them. They're gone. So be careful about eliminating connectors too fast, because the game does not save. Right now, there's a major bug. The game does not save those. That's one way of getting rid of nuclear waste in the vanilla game, is just have a connector and then just clear the connector. I'm sure they will fix that bug though, because it's, you know, there's been a video on it now. Somebody posted the exploit, and so yeah, I'm sure the developers are like, oh yeah, that's something we're definitely gonna have to fix. Didn't I clear all of these? Where are these coming from? Holy Lord, they're coming from all the way over here. Okay, let's scratch that. We don't need this. This, any of this, that, and that we don't need. Okay. Yeah, the trucks are very, very busy, and they will be busy for quite some time. I'm not worried about it. But it frees up a lot of this space that we have. I wish there was a use for like construct or research parts, but I've not seen any contracts that use those. So basically, once you're done with research, that's it. Large tree harvester, no trees to harvest. Well, there are some trees that are left, but y'all can't reach them. Is this guy still, yeah, he's... Whew, yeah, he's making some serious progress here. Look at that. That was an enormous mountain. That was right there, and now it's gone. Glorious. See, I think that the developers need to take and making a game entirely out of the terraforming aspect of this. You know, and you could like you're a highway department and you have this area that you have to clear and go through, and so you have different equipment that you need to use. Even going so far as, hey, these guys they tend to dig and dump like perfectly flat, and you could add like the road grader machine, and so they would dump a bit in the ground, and the road grader can come through and flatten it out to spec. There would be ways that you could expand on the terraforming aspect of it. I would love that. I love that part of this game. I think more than the automation, because I've played so many automation games that it's like, you make iron plates, and you make copper plates, and then you make, more stuff out of those plates, and those plates can make other things. Like I've played so many types of those games that at this point, not really sure like how much more diversity they could have. But the terraforming aspect of this game is glorious. Like, it's glorious. The voxelized terrain, the fact that you can, expand your island, that it's semi-realistic in that you can level up your mining gear and just do it faster and faster and faster. I thoroughly enjoy it. I wish there was a bigger game at play. Just on that aspect. So yeah, like give me part of the continent, some mysterious continent, and then tell me, oh, you need to build a highway through here, so you need to, excavate this, flatten this, and fill this in and run the road, or a big building project. There's a big gigafactory going in, and you need to, flatten this area. I don't know, make a game out of it. Or there's a big storm coming, or you're prepping for sea level rise, so you've got to raise up and defend an area. Yeah, I would like that. Dig down one mountain and spread it out around to protect yourself from sea level rise. Which is obviously not what we're doing here, because we're just like 1 meter above sea level. Not the safest situation. Yeah. 2 dirt. Thanks, guys. 2 dirt. Oh, you got 2 dirt too. Yeah, there's a number of issues on their GitHub regarding this. Like, this is ridiculous. There is a way to cheat terrain, right? So you can fill terrain in with whatever you want. Instant mine, instant dump, change terrain. All areas designated for dumping will be used as markers for where to change the terrain selected in the terrain drop down. The height of the terrain will not change, only the material. Oh, useful for making dirt land for farms. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. But anyway, yeah. Instant mine, instant dump. So you got to be careful of those because any designations you have as dump, right, will instantly finish. Yeah, will instantly finish if you click that, and it will be the material that you select. So if you have a situation like this where I'm dumping, where I need dirt, and I select something other than dirt, that will fill up with, say, rock or coal or whatever I select. So you got to be very careful. Got to be very careful. But I've never used that functionality of the mod because, again, that's the part of the game I enjoy the most, and I don't want to cheat it away. So it is what it is. All right, we have power. We have good times going. We have everything. I want to do an end game. I haven't yet built my end game. Like, 50 hours in the future. What would my end game flop situation look like? Like, I want all the flops. So, after about 6,000 years of making servers, right? First, let's max this one out. I just want to see how crazy. All of it. Okay. 96 flops. See, all the flops. We got all the flops. And I want to build the microchip machine, only I want to do so unlike any other game that I've played in this. Instead of building 3 of these and looping them back in on themselves. 2, 3, right? Because normally I would pick whichever version is first. Sulfuric acid, and then acid, acid, acid. And you'd have 1, 2, 3, and then loop back in. And then 1, 2, 3, loop back in, 1, 2, 3. And you'd have to go through that 4 times. What I want to do is say, no, none of that. We're going to go like that. Crazy production. Which is why we needed all the flops. We needed all the flops. Yeah, all the flops. Because each one of these is 8. No, yeah, 8. That's 8, 16, 24. So that's 48. That is 96 flops. Just for that, right? That's pretty crazy. So this is the wafer. This is not the wafer. This is the 1C. And then this is the 2C. There it is, 2C. And then this is the 3C. Oh my god, my neighbors are going crazy with their dogs again. Alright, so this is A to B. 1. A to B. 2. A to B. 3. A to B. 4. Okay, you can see everything there is good to go. And then the last one is the gold. 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 I think that's right. 2, no. No, I doubled that up. That's not the right one. 3, there it is. And then this one is the microchip. That is a single crazy line. And that should actually produce 12 a minute. Right? That should actually produce 12 a minute. And I need to... Oh my god, I forgot to turn all of these off. God dang it. I hate when I do stuff like that. I meant to turn those off when I copied and pasted them. I wish you could set that as off for all new buildings. I want all new buildings that I build not to be enabled, and then explicitly enable them later. Okay, so the way that these build, I'm gonna go out, over, up, and in. And then these can come down and go right into here. Like that. Now we need water and acid, plastic and copper, and gold. And how many people are in each one of these? Oh, I think we have enough workers. I'm pretty sure we have enough workers. We are going to need acid and water and those wafers. Now the wafers have to be made in... Where is it? Crystal silicon crystallizer. So this also needs some water. So we're just going to shove that right in there. Because this makes 6, this uses 6. So, I mean, again, and this also uses 4 teraflops. Oh, man, crazy. We're already going to have water up here, so might as well just push that right in. Now I have acid somewhere. There's acid right here. I'm thinking, as far as that goes, acid, if we really want... Do. Wait, is that acid? Ha! That's acid too. Excellent. Okay. Let's... Go around. We're going to come out this way. Never actually built circuits this big before, so I'm kind of curious how well this is going to go. Alright, so there's acid. Silicon. We already have here. We have here. Not sure what level of belt this is at, but I think it's fine. Alright, that's the same level as that, so... Skim across this belt. No. God dang it. I did not want that to connect, people. Did not want that to connect. Okay. I don't want to rely on trucks for a lot of this because trucks are busy enough, and this is 18 a minute, which is a lot of throughput. Now, water. Oxygen. That's probably chlorine. That's exhaust. I could have sworn I had water around here somewhere. Like, could have sworn I had water around here. So there's a water line way down here. Not sure what this is all about, what my intention was here. Priority in. Oh, that's coming in. Wait. In? Oh. Okay, so... Priority in. So we have some fresh water coming in here. And that just ensures, I think, that the water coming out of the refinery here is the first stuff used. So if we want to use or borrow from this water, we might be able to make that work if we play our cards right. It's just a matter of snaking it around. Stop connecting to things. Boy, that's annoying. Oh, I can go right straight through that. Excellent. I'm a little torn about what to do about this here. I don't think... Yeah, see that? Oh. I have to block. I can't block that, though. I mean, a truck might be able to get close enough to that to unload. Or to load. But we have to go up with it. Every time. Good that. Okay. And this is water. Okay. So I definitely want to steer clear of these because I need to bring in belts for those. Okay, and then water. Like that. Okay, that's water and acid. Copper and plastic. I have copper right here. this is getting sticky. This is getting gnarly a little bit in here. Ugh. I knew I should have thought of that differently. No, what are you doing? There we go. Thread that needle. What? Alright, that one's already done. Copper. Oh, that was copper. Plastic. There's plastic. This should be interesting. Okay, we have plastic coming here. There's plastic right there. I could borrow from that belt there. Coming over here, we're going to go up, over, oh my god, there is just no easy solution here. Oh, that works. Okay. This is the messiest, nastiest build I think I've done in the game thus far. It's just awfully bad. It's just awfully bad. Come on. All right. Then we have gold. Truck export off. Well, I kind of want to see. There. Let's get some gold delivered. An insane amount of stuff. Very ugly build. I'm admitting that. It would have worked better if I would have just had, you know, 4 of these just looping in on itself and just repeated that over and over and over again. But I wanted to see one go all the way up and through the system. All right, so we've got plastic coming, we've got silicon coming, we've got copper coming. It's going to take a while for all these belts to actually back stuff. Let's follow water back and make sure. Oh, yeah, we are getting water. It's just taking a while. Get this thing actually crafting. Oh yeah, I didn't add water, which is way up here to there. Oh, good God. Really? I can sneak it under that? Wow. That is not bad. All right. That works. Glorious. There we go. So yeah, this is going to consume 18 a minute of our silicon. And I think we have enough production for now. I think we have enough production. There, now everything is good to go. Let's just start building these. Each one of these is 60 kilowatts and 8 workers and 8 teraflops. And yeah, remember, this is a 12-step process. This is a crazy, crazy long process to get all this stuff working. There's our first wafers. Yeah, it doesn't use, is like the throughput per craft is not high. It's just the fact that it's a 12-step process makes it crazy. So that is it's a 20-second craft pretty much down the line. So 20, 40, 60, that's a minute. 2, 3, that's a 4-minute process to actually start getting these going down the line at 12 a minute. There's our goal, just in time for the first craft there. So we don't keep that waiting. This is going to slightly back up because it was about halfway done with the next one. Okay, so this one should wrap it around. So that is a 1C. This brings the 1C in, makes it 2A. So 2A, B, C, 3A, B, C. Yeah, that is definitely more production than I have ever done as far as microchips in this game. All right. Well, I'm gonna go on a quick break while this is working, so y'all can follow along its progress. Let me save it before I like to save it. Ooh, That's a long save. All right. I'll be right back, everybody.